Good morning, everyone. I had myself on mute. Sorry about that. I'm Lisa DeTavel and Chief Cheerleader and owner of Relationship Connections Facebook group, Relationship Connections Referral Network, and Tiger Eye Solution, an expert virtual assistant business that supports speakers, coaches, and solo professionals. This is our weekly live, and we're going to talk about holiday traditions today. But before we jump into our topic, I do want to discuss a few things with you. This is our last weekly live before Christmas. Our next weekly live will not be till the 29th of December, and I will be discussing the changes that are coming in 2023 for the weekly live and for the Facebook group and etc. I want to welcome you to the Relationship Connections Weekly Live. This group is a community. The Facebook group itself is a community where we network and get to know each other to help each other grow our businesses. So if you are new to the community, I'd like to welcome you. So please comment below and tell us a little bit about yourself and your business. So I'd like to also let everyone know that the Relationship Connections Referral Network does have one more meeting. December 20th will be our very last meeting. It's December 20th at 4 p.m. If you would like to come join us, we will have our last bi-monthly meeting for the network. As I have shared before, the network is for sale. If you or anyone you know may be interested in purchasing the network, please have them contact me. I would love to have a conversation with them. So the first weekly live for the new year will be January 6th. Our weekly lives are going to be transitioning to Friday mornings at 10 a.m. versus the Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. I have shared also before that I'm revamping some things within my professional world. So moving that from a Thursday to a Friday is going to be beneficial for those changes that I'm going to be making. So also, I'd like to let you know, starting January 6th, the Facebook group will be called Relationship Communications. The name of the Facebook group will be changing. So I will change that also prior to January 6th, our first live of 2023. So if you are a part of the Facebook community, just be aware and be looking out for those changes. And if you do know some other professionals that may benefit from being a part of our Facebook community, please invite them to join. There's a lot of great professionals in our community. There's over 300, almost 400 people, I think, now in our community. And, start communicating with other people that are there. I ask questions all the time. Those you see that are commenting on the questions and stuff that I ask, reach out to them, schedule a coffee chat, get to know them, see how y'all could support each other. That's what a networking community is all about. Build your network, right? And especially with the new year coming in, you definitely want to be extending your network and reaching out to more people and building more relationships, right? So definitely start reaching out to some of those that you see that's in the Facebook community. Okay. So again, this is our last weekly live before Christmas. We will not have one next week due to the holidays. And we only have one more for the year. December 29th will be our last weekly live for 2022. First weekly live in 2023 will be January 6th, a Friday at 10. It's going to be same time, just a different day. Okay. Just a different day. That's all I'm changing about the weekly lives. I still will bring some great topics to you in 2023. So make sure you're looking out for those. And if you are watching possibly somewhere else besides the Facebook community, possibly on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube channel. That way you'll be notified every time we go live. As I said before, a lot of changes are coming in 2023. So there may be additional lives for other purposes being created. I do not have all that completely figured out just yet, but that is a possibility. So please, if you are on YouTube or would like to go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do so. That way you will be notified every time I do go live. Because when I go live, it's definitely on the YouTube channel. So holidays. This time of year can be busy for people. It can be a lot of different things, right? We just had Thanksgiving. last month. Now this month we have Christmas. Then right after that we have New Year's. We have 3 major holidays within a matter of weeks, right? Within a month and a half duration, possibly, okay? So we're going to talk about holiday traditions today. Some things you may enjoy doing during the holidays, some things maybe you don't enjoy so much during the holiday time. And one of those, of course, is cooking. Thanksgiving just passed and Christmas is coming. Some families enjoy preparing a big meal at Thanksgiving. However, others may enjoy preparing a big meal at Christmas, or maybe they do it for both. Everybody is a little different, so whatever your preference is. So my first question to you, what are you cooking for the holidays? Or are you cooking for the holidays? Did you cook a meal at Thanksgiving, or are you cooking a meal for Christmas? Right? And again, some people like to cook their first big meal for the new year on New Year's Day. So, maybe you're a person that enjoys cooking and you cook a big meal for all 3 occasions, all 3 holidays, right? So, what are you cooking for the holidays is our first question, okay? So, again, do you like to cook that big meal? For me and my family, my husband is a former chef, so he loves to cook. And I do not mind, I promise I don't, because his cooking is good. So for Thanksgiving, we did prepare a big meal and invited family over to come share that meal with us. I even tried a new dish this year. It was a sweet potato casserole, and oh my gosh, it was so good. Someone else had shared it with me, or I had been at another event where a meal was prepared and tried this particular sweet potato dish. And it was amazing. And I'm like, please share that with me. I would like to try to prepare it myself. And I did for Thanksgiving. And guys, by the time it was my turn to fix my plate, over half of that dish was gone. I was lucky to get some of that dish. So evidently it's really good, right? So what do you cook for the holidays? So now that is going to be a new tradition, especially at Thanksgiving, that I will prepare that sweet potato dish. Okay. So that will be part of our big Thanksgiving meal. Now for Christmas, we do have a traditional meal as well. My husband, we do Christmas in the morning, usually on Christmas Eve morning, just for many different reasons that we do it on Christmas Eve. And it's a tradition. My daughter has already stated this, that every year we have to have French toast as our Christmas meal, just because we're celebrating at Christmas. All my kids come over Christmas morning for us to celebrate Christmas and exchange gifts, etc. So our Christmas meal, I guess you could say, is French toast. So my husband cooks French toast for our Christmas meal because we're celebrating and doing our gathering in the morning. So we have breakfast. Now there's many other things, of course, that we could try or prepare, as a breakfast meal. However, my daughter has claimed it as a tradition. We have to have French toast. So my husband cooks French toast for our breakfast meal at Christmas. Now, do you enjoy cooking sweets or snacks for the holiday season? Right? I know a lot of people like to cook different sweets at Christmas time, and maybe even cook it to give away as gifts, to others, which is awesome. My daughter and I in the past have done this. However, not so much anymore. She's not really into the baking. I guess she kind of grew out of that. When she was younger, when she was little, we definitely set aside a day to cook holiday treats, different kinds of treats. She's not really into that anymore. So, however, I guess that tradition has changed now into a holiday party or Christmas party that started last year because we're doing it again this weekend. She's going to be having her Christmas party, and I'll have a house full of teenagers. So we've gotten rid of cooking the sweets and exchanged it for a holiday party. However, last year for her holiday party, they did gingerbread houses. they decorated them, which was a lot of fun. Now, some of it did get eaten. One girl, I don't even think, hardly even put her house together. She ate it instead, which is perfectly fine because they are edible. This year, we have chosen to bake cookies. So this weekend, my daughter and I will bake cookies, and all the teenagers will have the option to decorate cookies. I'll share about another tradition later, but that's what we're doing for the holiday party this time. So we are cooking some sweets, but it's only cookies. So what is it that you like to cook at holiday time? What is your favorite dish that you cook every year? Like I said, I just stumbled upon a new one, right? That I cooked for Thanksgiving, and now I'm going to make it a tradition and cook it every year. One of our traditions is the turkey. Of course, my husband smokes a turkey for Thanksgiving, and oh my gosh, is it so good. It is amazing. So, that's another tradition we have at holiday time, and, that goes around the big meal that we prepare at Thanksgiving time. He smokes a turkey. So, yeah, I mean, we cook a lot of different dishes, of course, at Thanksgiving because we do have a lot of people over. So that is the biggest meal that we cook. Now, Christmas for our French toast meal is just my husband and I and our children. Next year, it'll be our grandchildren as well. And so he cooks the French toast for our Christmas meal. And like I said, my daughter and I used to cook the sweets during the Christmas holiday time. However, that tradition has been set aside or discontinued, whatever you want to call it. And now she does a Christmas party with her friends, which is perfectly fine. And we do a lot of different things for that party. So what are your traditions? Do you have a specific tradition that you do every year during the holidays? For me and my family, we love to go look at Christmas lights. So we've already done it a couple of times, and that's also another thing we do during her holiday party with all her friends, is we will go look at Christmas lights. We pick a different place every year because in my area, there's numerous of different places that display has a large display of Christmas lights. So we pick a different place every single year to go look at Christmas lights for just the family goes and looks at Christmas lights. So now that she's doing the Christmas party every year, that's part of the party as well. We just pick a different place to go look at lights. So that is definitely a tradition here at my house. We go look at lights. Maybe have you had to change some of your traditions this year for a specific reason? Like I said, in the past few years, the cooking of the holiday sweets has kind of got pushed off the table, right? And now we're doing a Christmas party instead. And a few other traditions have kind of changed this year as well. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, my daughter's biological father passed away this year. So this particular holiday season is a little bit different for her. And so therefore, some of the traditions that she has done in the past will not happen this year. However, she did share with us that there was a particular place that her dad took her last year at Christmas time to look at lights. And so we took her there last weekend. So that's going to be a new tradition that we add to our traditions every year at Christmas time. She said she would like to go and visit this place, take pictures, with all the different lights and displays and things. So we went last weekend and let her do that, and it was really fun. So that may be a new tradition now that we're going to add to our holiday season. Do you play games during the holidays? And if so, what's your favorite? There is, some of you may have heard of this, some of you may have not have heard of it, but there's a game called the White Elephant Gift Exchange. This is also something we do at her Christmas party with her friends. I have done it at other Christmas parties as well. And what it is you bring a small gift. Everybody that attends the party brings a small gift, $5, $10, $15 gift, something small. And you put numbers into a hat. Say you have 10 people at this particular party. So you put 10 different numbers in the hat, and everybody chooses a number. And of course, you start with 1, you go all the way to 10 or whatever, and each person gets to choose a gift. However, there's a catch. Okay, number 1, of course, goes first. They go, so you have all the gifts sitting on the table. They go and pick a gift. They open that gift. That way everybody sees exactly what that gift is. Okay, then you move on to person number 2. Person number 2 has a choice. They can take the gift from person number 1 if they like the gift that they opened, or they can go choose another gift from the table. And it goes that way all around the room until all 10 people have a gift. Now, however, at the end, person number 1 gets to go again. Because by the time all 10 people, have a gift or opened a gift, all the gifts are open. And person number 1 didn't get the opportunity to possibly take a gift from someone else, right? So they have to have that opportunity. So after every person, all 10 people have had their turn, person number 1 goes again. And they either choose to keep the gift that they have if their gift had not been taken, or they take a gift from someone else. And when that happens, say person 2 took person 1's gift, then person 1 goes and chooses another gift off the table. Hello, Facebook user. So glad to have you here with me today. I hope you're having a good holiday season and enjoying this holiday live today. So that's kind of how the white elephant game works. It's lots of fun. Like I said, we will be doing it this weekend at her holiday party. Actually, we have 2 parties this weekend, so I'll probably be playing that holiday white elephant game twice this coming weekend. But it's a lot of fun. So I know I'm asking a lot of questions. If you have answers to any of these questions that you'd like to share, please put them in the comments. I would love to hear some of your answers to these questions. So moving on, we have one more area to discuss, and it's how many different places do you visit during the holidays? Some people may have a big family, and you have to go visit this side of the family and then this other side of the family, right? For a meal or a gift exchange or, whatever the case may be. So how many different places do you have to visit during the holiday season? Do you visit different family gatherings or places, or are you expected to visit these different places during the holidays? Is it tradition? This family gets together on this day at this time every single year, or, you're just expected to show up, for a meal, a gift exchange, or whatever the case may be. So how many different places are you expected to visit? Now, for me, we really don't. Like I said, at Thanksgiving time, we are the host. We host a meal at Thanksgiving and cook. My husband and I cook it together. And then at Christmas, we just do the Christmas Eve morning with our children and soon-to-be grandchildren, and have that French toast meal for breakfast and exchange our gifts. We do have family. However, it's not mandatory that we go visit them. We do sometimes plan to visit them like maybe a week or 2 prior to Christmas or a week or 2 after Christmas, because we usually always do have a gift for them, like my parents or whatever. Unfortunately, my husband's parents are deceased, so we don't visit them, of course. And then, like I said, my kids have other places they have to go. But as far as my husband and I, we do not. So it's really kind of low-key at Christmas during the holidays, which is nice. Very nice. So that's the next question. Do you enjoy going to this house or that house or this place or that place for the different gatherings? Or would you prefer to stay home and enjoy the quietness after all the festivities are done? Right? For me, we enjoy the quietness because it's such, from Thanksgiving to Christmas is such a busy time, preparing for this and that, or, different things. Like I said, we have my daughter has her Christmas party this weekend. So of course this week we have been preparing for that and getting everything in order or that party to take place. I have another party that I'll be attending this coming weekend, so I've been preparing for that. There's so many different things that goes on during the holiday time, right? Whether it's actually gathering with family or going to a Christmas party with friends or coworkers or whatever type of party you may attend. There's so many different things happening during this time, so it's a really busy time of year. So we definitely prefer and do enjoy the quietness. So like I said, we do our Christmas here at my house Christmas Eve morning. So Christmas Day is more of a relaxed day for us. We watch Christmas movies and, possibly go look at lights again on Christmas Eve night or Christmas night. We'll go find another different place and go look at lights, just because that's our big tradition, I guess, is to look at lights every year. And, especially if there's a new place that we've never been to before, we'll definitely go check out their lights. So, okay. The next one is, would you or do you host holiday gatherings? And if so, what do you enjoy about it? Okay, like I stated before, we host Thanksgiving here at my house. So, that's a big deal. There's a lot of food to be prepared, for X amount of people that may be coming to our house to eat. We do try to get a head count prior, of course, to make sure, that we are cooking plenty of, which I don't think that would ever happen. We always cook a lot of food. So I don't think we would ever be short on the amount of food that we have, or, well, like I said, next year I may have to make 2 of those sweet potato casseroles. I tried that for the first time. Well, it depends on how many people's coming, because every year we don't have the exact same amount of people that come to eat with us at Thanksgiving. So depending upon next year how many people I have coming to eat Thanksgiving with us here at my house, I may end up having to make 2 of the sweet potato casseroles, just to make sure we have enough. Like I said, over half of it was gone by the time it was my turn to fix my plate. I was lucky to actually get some of it on my plate, right? So, do you enjoy hosting those holiday gatherings if you do host at your house? For me and my husband, we do. We host a lot of different things throughout the year, not just holiday gatherings. So we do like hosting different things and parties and etc. So is that something you enjoy doing? We enjoy, and I guess to answer the other question, what do we enjoy about it is, he loves to cook. He was a chef before I ever met him for over 20 years. So he loves to cook. And so that's the number one reason why we liked hosting, is so that he can cook a big meal. Most of the time, yes, I help him, but he cooks the main course, the meat, whatever it is, for whatever type of gathering we're having or meal that we're preparing. So yes, we do enjoy hosting, because like I said, we host a lot of different things. Not so sure how many more years we're going to be hosting this teenage party. Well, she graduates in a couple of years, so that would be good, right? She'll be in college. She can have a party at college, not at mama's house. But we enjoy that kind of thing. Post below what you enjoy during the holidays. I know, like I said before, this is a really, really busy time of year. It brings a lot of joy and happiness to a lot of people, and there, on the other hand, it could bring, some sadness to people as well. Like I said, this is kind of a different year for my daughter, for sure, but we are making the most of it and trying to make it memorable and enjoyable for her. And we enjoy the holiday season for sure here at my house. So post below and tell me how you enjoy your holiday time. Do you enjoy all the hustle and bustle of everything, going to all the different places or doing all the shopping, whatever it is? Let me know in the comments below. And like I said, no live next week. Our last network meeting will be December 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. If you would like to come join us, you're welcome to do so. And starting in January 6th, our lives will be on Fridays at 10 a.m. Okay. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. enjoy your time with your family or whatever it is that you do. Enjoy your holiday time. Talk to you soon.